They show a lot of different looks up front, a lot of different linebackers, a lot of different guys who can rush the passer. They blitz a number of different guys, and so they are very multiple, and do a good job with disguise. Good job. A lot of times, sometimes only bringing 4 guys, but just different guys, and all their defensive ends, are linebackers in their base defense, so they can all play coverage, and so they do a good job with their blitz packages, and so we have to have great communication this week.
It also looks like to this point they've done a pretty good job of stifling people's running game to make them one-dimensional. How much aware do you have to be of that?
Well, we got to run the ball, and we've been better these last 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks in a row over 100 yards. So we got to continue just getting our positive yards in the run game, staying with it. Eventually we'll break some big ones, but just stay strong, keep running the ball well. And that'll help everything else with the play action in the pass game, slow down that pass rush.
Eli, do you get any enjoyment out of playing Ben just because you guys are in the same draft class and it's been so many years? You both have had a lot of success in the league.
Well, it's always fun to go against good offenses, and with Ben and the Steelers, their offense can score points, so we know we got to be good offensively. We got to be able to do our part and keep up. So you always keep up with your draft class, and with Ben and Phillip Rivers, don't get to play against them a whole lot. Maybe in the NFC, them in the AFC. So every 4 years you get to play one of them, and so yeah, you enjoy these matchups and get to see him a little bit, and he's had an unbelievable career.
Eli, do you have a friendship with Ben, or do you talk to him ever? I mean, since you guys are in the same draft class.
Yeah, I mean, I just talked to him after the games when we played, and I think you always have a special kind of connection and bond with your draft class guys. I think you're always rooting for those guys to do well, and you always want your kind of your quarterback draft class to be well thought of and respected down the road. I think you kind of hear about the '83 class, you hear about certain years you want to kind of be thrown in that mix someday, and so. But besides that, haven't seen him a whole lot outside of football, off the field or pass. Haven't crossed too much. So, but again, have a lot of respect for him and his game.
It appears by the numbers, Eli, over the last month and a half or so, their secondary has tightened up significantly from what it was earlier in the season. Have you seen a difference or growth in their secondary?
Still breaking down some film, seen the last couple games, and they've done a good job. Did a good job against Indianapolis and Browns. So, we got, they're playing, they're doing a good job getting a pass rush, which always helps out the pass defense and getting sacks. So we got to make sure we block things up and hopefully have some opportunities to get some of our receivers one-on-one. We got to win those matchups. But it should be a good contest.
James Harrison, no matter how old he gets, he still seems to be making some plays. How much do you have to be aware of him?
Well, I don't call anybody old because I think we're about the same age. But he's got sacks, he's got caused fumbles, he's got interceptions. So they do a good job. It seems like he's on a little bit of a pitch count where he's not in there, but maybe 25 plays or so, 30 plays in a game. But when he's in there, he's effective and does a good job rushing the quarterback, dropping in coverage, and you got to be aware of him.
Eli, do you have to talk to Sterling to keep his confidence up after a game like Sunday where you get the ball much?
No, I talked to him. I said, I apologize for not getting him catch. I want to get, we need to get him involved. We need to get him catches. Just the way the kind of day went on some things. So, but he's done a good job all year. We got to make sure we're getting him involved in the offense.
Why do you think Sunday he wasn't involved?
Just all based on coverage. They played, just what we were trying to do and the coverages we were getting. We had other guys kind of were the primary and just didn't get down to him. Had a couple opportunities where we could have possibly gotten on the ball.
Did that other old quarterback give you any advice at practice today?
It's good to have him here. Hadn't seen him in a while, so he just he got something to do tomorrow, so he popped in and just sat in a few meetings with us today, and just good to catch up and get to spend some time with him later on.
Does he ever think he'll go into coaching?
What's that?
Is he ever going to go into coaching, you think? Or?
You have to ask him. I'm not sure.
When you see him like that, how does it look like retirement is treating him?
I think he's doing well. You know, he seems to be staying busy and enjoying the downtime. But I think when he gets in this environment, he was kind of drilling the coaches on questions, and I know he liked being in kind of just do a little install on the Pittsburgh, and I'm sure he misses that environment. Just the game plan, how you're going to deal with things, how you're going to do protections, how you're going to pick things up, and just getting back in that flow of things. I'm sure is a kind of a little reminder of how special it is to be in this situation.
Is this a game where you guys know you have to score because they're going to score?
Well, I mean, I think every game you have to score, and it's not really we have our expectations of what what we want to do and how we want to score and feel we can score. So we've been good the last few weeks protecting the ball. So that's still number one. It's not about forcing things to try to score. We gotta execute well. We gotta play smart and make the plays when they're there.
The fact that the offense still kind of hasn't clicked though, 11 games in, have you been able to identify is there certain reasons for that, you think?
Well, we've clicked at times. We're just I think a few plays away. It's not you scored 21. It's not like we scored 10. So we're getting down. We're just not getting down into the red zone enough, and so that's the deal. I think last week had a couple opportunities. Throw some balls down the field. Really only hit one of them, 1 of 6. That's the kind of deal where if you hit another 2 of those, you're down there in the red zone. You're scoring more points. So it's just a matter of it can be a play or two that's a difference in whether you're scoring enough points, getting down there in the red zone enough.
Do you think you guys are mixing things up enough to keep defenses off balance?
And what may
personnel, basically, I guess.
Well, it's just kind of what we have. We don't have a fullback, and so we got into some 2 tight end stuff last week. Had a few plays of it, but that's kind of what our we're gonna kind of stay with that personnel and be really good at it, and so that's what we're doing.